want to do this the Dundee way. Okay, this is fucking shit. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go. Okay. Okay, here's what we're thinking, okay? I want to do this the smart way because I'm a fucking genius. Okay, look at this. Boom! Okay. Chat. We gotta get a fucking list of names down here, okay? We're a list of names. We need a list of names. Let me fucking... So we got CG, CB. I know it's in the F tier. Just give me a fucking second. I'll fix it. I just need to like lower it down. Okay, that's as far as it'll let me go. Okay, we'll move this, okay? CB, GG, HOA, BBMC, Vargos. VG is Vargos. VGS is Vargos. Lost. We'll just do Lost. ESB. Oh, ESV. Yeah, Eastside ESV. ESB. Z Mafia. Z Math. GSF. BSK. ANG is Angels. Who are we missing? Block. Mandem. NBC. Sinister Souls. ST. MG. Rust. Who are we missing? Seaside. And last but not least, the PD. Okay. This list is going to be hard. Okay, first things first, CG. Here is my... Let's get some music, okay? I want to do an actual tier. Let's get some music. Okay. I know this is scuffed as fuck, but this is what I think. Let's start with... Okay, this is going to be hard. Can I, like, move him down here? And then if I go, like... Oh, yeah, okay. So let's start first. Okay, so I just got up. Okay. Let's start... Where should we start? Bottom? I'm just going to pick a random one. I'm just going to pick a random one. Okay. Let's start with Mandem. Let's start with the Mandem. Here's what I think of the Mandem. Okay? The Mandem have a lot. So I've been against the Mandem. The Mandem have a fuck ton to learn. Okay? They're getting better, but they have a fuck ton to learn. What do you think, chat? Like, they've got money, they've got connections, they are very well respected. That being said, they have a lot to learn. They've gotten better. Personally, I think Mandem, I want to put them at a C. Mandem's a C-class gang. The reason they're not D, E, or F simply because they have so many connections. Their connections are incredible. They're so good. And they're getting better. They have improved so much. They have money. They know how to make money. They've got connections, access. They've got good turf. They're holding it down. They're getting better. I think they're close. They're like C+. They're close to a B. They used to be a D. Honestly, they were D when they versed me. But after versing me, they definitely climbed up that rank. I have respect for them. I've seen that they've improved. I think they're definitely a C squad. Now, we'll do the HOA next. For HOA... HOA did fuck up Pink Gang during the war. But Pink Gang ain't really a threat, okay? The Pink Gang is like a fucking Z, okay, man? They have good connections, good money, respected by everyone, no enemies, and they can hold themselves. I think their roleplay is also fantastic, dude. They've been here for so long. Honestly, HOA, A squad. They are an A fucking squad gang. I think they're very good. A lot of people underrate the HOA. They're not perfect, but a lot of people underrate the HOA, man. I think HOA is an A. Like, they're not S. You know, they're not always in gang. They're not always blasting. But when the time comes, they are an A squad gang. They're massive as well. Very, very good gang. Let's go. Now, we're not counting for the past. We're counting for current ESB. ESB. They've been having a lot of management problems, internal affair issues, civil war. They're established, but they're struggling. I don't see them around. I don't see them hanging. I don't see them in wars. I don't see them in fucking banks. I don't hear of them. I don't see anything of them. That being said, I don't think they're the worst. Honestly, I'm stuck between E or D. I can't make up my mind. What do you think? Do you think E or D? Because they're definitely below the Mandem. Because ESB's been sleeping. But then again, when I was with them in Mando, they were pretty good. But they don't have Craig or Mando anymore. So honestly, ESB, E. No, wait. My bad. ESB. Eastside Ballers stand for E. I think they're an E squad at the moment. They're just not that good. I don't think they're doing that well at the moment. Let's do Lost MC. Let's do the Lost. Lost MC. They've been kind of quiet, haven't they? But then again, they've been doing some sick fucking RP, man. But then again, in terms of war, money, and power, they kind of keep it to themselves. That being said, I would not be intimidated going up against the Lost MC. Like, I wouldn't, like, if I had to go with a war with the Lost MC and we were around in the same time zone, I would not be afraid to go after them. So, but then again, they have the connections, they have the respect of everyone, and they are fucking have the balls to be enemy of the state. So, because of their history and their reliability, I'm gonna have to put them as B squad. Lost is B for sure. Do you think that's fair? I think Lost MC are B. Like, in terms of war, Mandem would beat them. But in terms of just connections and power and ability, Lost. I think Lost are B. A? I don't think A. HOA definitely get A. Okay. Gulag Gang. Gulag Gang. Well, here's what I think. Gulag Gang lacks members. They lack a fuck ton of members. They have good, but the members they do have is good. They have X. That being said, right now, they don't have territory. But at the same time, they're fucking good at what they do with how many few members that they already have. So, personally, I think with GG, they suck at gang wars because of their lack members and connections. Because their connections are being carried by CB, let's be real. I would put, fuck you, Sammy. I would put Sammy's Mando, by the way, from Bar Guys. They don't have turf. They don't have any custom shit. They don't have any sprays. They don't have any outfits. They don't have any colors. And for that reason, fuck, I want to put them at B or C, I'll be honest. Because this is gang tier list, man. It's B or C. Honestly, I'll put them at fucking B. I think they're B. B or C. Actually, you know what? Because they don't have any turf. Because they got no turf, they're C. They're definitely a C. They're on par with Mandem. They're good at making money, but as in terms of an actual gang, in terms of a gang, like that wears colors and reputation, let's be real. They call themselves GG. No one else calls them GG. GSF, Grove Street Families. Grove Street Families is very good at making money. They hold down their fucking turf and they fucking rolled BSK. They're very tight. They're very, very, very tight. And they're very good at what they do, and they're good Southside gang. Honestly, I don't see the Vargos rolling around. I don't see the Ballers rolling around. You know what I do see rolling around? GSF. That being said, I have not seen these guys do big shit. I don't see them getting into police shootouts. I don't see them robbing the vault. I don't see them doing anything. They're very slow. They're very slow money making. They're grinding. The grinding type. We're talking about fucking gang strength. GG, in terms of player ability, these guys would be S. But as a gang, remember that, as a gang. As a gang. GSF is a gang. They operate better as a gang. Then again, I did the same thing for Mandem. Actually, you know what? I think chat's right on that. I think they're C. I'll put them around here. Now GG would roll GSF, like without a problem. But honestly, I think GSF would be on par with Mandem in terms of strength. These guys are so down bad because they don't have turf. If these guys had turf and like 7 members, I put them up with HOA. Definitely. BSK. Honestly, man, every time I watch a BSK, it's the same old shit. It's fucking materials, getting clapped, going to jail, getting raided. No one respects them. No one's afraid of them. No one cares about them. They're still making mistakes from a long time ago. I'm just going to put BSK at the F tier, man. I think they are the least respected group in the city. They barely have any friends. They're making no moves. No one cares about them. Honestly, like, these guys got rolled by Uwu staff. Okay? That's bad. They got rolled by fucking Uwu staff. Okay. Seaside! Seaside! Benji's got a bench that instantly makes them self-sufficient. I have not seen Seaside in a war other than rolling BSK, which is not a challenge. Seaside does have good people though. And Benji is very good at business, and I know he can clap, and I know his members are good to clap, but they're also very quiet. Does Seaside have turf? Or do they just hold Uwu? They just hold Uwu, don't they? No turf? They have a bench. That makes me want to put them at C. But because they have no colors, and they don't really roll around as a gang, and they don't operate like a gang, they kind of just operate as like good friends. You know what I mean? They operate like good friends. So personally, I'm between D or C. I'm going to put him at C because they have a bench and he does good business. Okay. The Angels. The Angels. They're tight. They're very tight. Very good. I see them operate kind of like CG. They have a very good relationship and they're good working together. And I've seen them do some shit. That being said, the Angels are good at business, but are the Angels good at clapping? Could the Angels defend themselves from another fucking... Could the Angels defend themselves if another gang attacked them? If ESB went to roll the Angels, what would happen? Like, Angels are good at robbing banks and making money and doing connections. Like, they're very, very good at making money and doing business. That being said, they don't have the members and they can't fight. So for me, D tier. Angels are D. They're full of fantastic members though. There's not a diss of them. But like, as in terms of like a gang to go against, a gang to have control of the city, I'd put them as a D. I think they're better than ESB, they're better than BSK. I don't think they got the respect, the income, or the manpower of Mandem, GG, GSF, or Southside. Because remember, if I were to put this to C, I'm saying that Angels are as good as Streetside, Mandem, GG. Their turf is a fucking skateboard park. You know? It's defenseless. Defenseless from attack. Okay. East. Oh, we'll do that one last. Natural born crackheads. Natural born crackheads. They're up there. They're definitely up there. They can shoot. They're good at making money. I know they rob a lot of banks and they're self-sufficient. That being said, you know, I'll put them up with A. I think NBC is an A class squad. I think I'd fear them as much as I would fear the HOA. They're quiet, they're self-sufficient, but when it comes to clapping, I would be scared to go against NBC. I would be genuinely concerned. The reason why they're not S is they don't got that many members. You know? They don't got colors, they don't got turf, no one knows of their turf. And I'll be honest, it's just Guy Jones, okay? I don't know anyone else, okay? So it's NBC. They have turf now? Well, I don't know about it, so it's not S. But just on their skill alone and their money making and their tightness and their general threat to other gangs and their job doing, I'd put them up there. Shouldn't technically GG be up there as well? Let's be honest, GG made some good money, man. They've done some good plays. No, I think I've done GG dirty. I'm gonna put GG to B. GG definitely a B. I'm gonna move them up to B, I think. No! Maybe. Okay. Street team! Street team! They'll fucking murder you. But that's all I know about Street Team. That's all I know about Street Team. I can't name a single member of Street Team. I don't know what a single member of Street Team looks like. I can't identify a single Street Team member if I tried. I don't know what they look like. I don't know any of their names. I don't know what they even do. I'll be real. I only know a Street Team because CG talks about them. That's it. They have the only reason they have reputation is because they have fucking, they're with CG. They're known as CG's gang. But as in terms, let's pretend CG doesn't exist and it's just Street Team. What if it's just Street Team alone? Let's imagine CG don't exist. What would Street Team be if CG never existed? Because personally, yeah, they'll clap you and they'll make money, but how many of those guns are from CG? How many times are they hanging out doing it with CG? How self-sufficient could they go and, like, I know they could rob a bank, I know they can make money, I know that they could go and clap, but in terms of gang reputation, if you had to imagine CG wasn't there, in terms of turf, if it wasn't next to CG, just like on its own, I think they're B, honestly. I think they're B. Because they're like, this isn't just terms of who would clap the most. Like, it's not all about it. It's about self-sufficiency. It's about it's about, look, I can't name a single one of their members, man. Yeah, they can shoot me down. I know Sizz is in this. I know Guy Jones is in this. I know Rudy's in this. I know Tommy T's in this. I know Dex is in this. I know Benji's in that. I know Claire's in that. I don't know a fucking single person. Oh no, Crackhead. Oh no, he got blunted out. I don't know a single person. Even I know OTTs and BSK. I can't fucking name a single person in Street Team. Who? Street Team is a massive who. They don't have colors. They don't have chains. They don't have identifiable cars. I have no idea who they are. They're just known as the gang that rolls with Chang Gang. Now they're good. They're good at what they do. They make money. They hit banks. They fucking slay. But they're just budget CG, okay? If you don't make HOA tier, we're going to war with you. Yo, fucking love HOA. Like, they will absolutely fucking roll us, man. Okay? But they're like... this, in terms of turf, reputation, I don't know them. Okay? I don't know them. Okay. Oh! S. Joko, my man! The big old fucking 20 bomb. Yo, thanks, Joko. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, Joko. Like, thank you again, man. If Street Team worked on their rep, drove more identifiable cars, wore some colors, A. I think, like, they're B, not because they're shit. They're B because they're who's. They're powerful who's. These are the most powerful who's I fucking know. They're just who's. I don't know them. They're powerful. I'm not denying that. I just don't know any of them. The who's. We all know of Street Team. I don't know a single member of Street Team. Okay. Rust. Ray's Street Team. Where would Rust be? You know what, Ray? I love you, but I agree with chat. Rust is D. Rust is 100% a D tier gang. They're not established. They're known as Ray's friends. They have no territory, no turf. They've been to war with no one. They got rolled by Zoo Mafia, okay? They got saved by LaFleur, the only good one, okay? They're up and coming, but right now they got no rep. They got no notable things. No, I'm not worried about going against Rust, I'll be honest. Like, if Rust came after me, I'm like, okay. I think they're D. Like they have Ray and the Flair, and that's strong. But I just don't like they have no colors. You know, Rust is literally just Ray's crew. They rolled Zoo Mafia. They got rolled by Zoo Mafia as well, man. Zoo never want to fight. Oh, I think they got gunned down. But their their comms are fucking terrible. But they're getting better. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Rust is up and coming, and I could see Rust becoming a C tier squad eventually. But right now, I put them on the same level as the Angels. Okay. Mabuta Grande! Marabundis! Where do we think the Marabundis should go? C? Chat, you're delusional if you think they're gonna go C. Okay? Look, they used to be F. Who the fuck was MG? Who the fuck is Mabuta Grande? But then, they got respect to CG recently and gave him 250k. And I'll be honest, they clapped us twice. And I see that they're getting members and they're holding down their turf and repping their colors. And honestly, I think they're up and coming. They used to be an F, but I think they're the next up and coming gang, and I think they've moved up the ranks. I think they're E. Now that's not a diss. They're starting from nothing. They used to be an F, they're moving up, they're now an E. I see them eventually becoming a D. I think they will eventually be a D. You know? I think MG's slowly moving to D. They're moving up. This is like upward trends. Okay. The Blocks. Block Gang. The Mike Block Gang. Look, I'll be honest. S. Most powerful group there is. S tier. I'm joking. They got kicked out of the apartments, dog. Okay. Blocks? They're just annoying mosquito. But then again, they're not a serious gang. But then again, I got fucked by the Blocks once. But I'll put Blocks down with BSK, I'll be honest. Like the Blocks are kind of like they're not taking themselves seriously. Like I'm using this list as like serious though. So oh, go back. Okay. I'm trying to like fix the spacing on this, but it's impossible. I think you guys can understand what this is. Like this is B, this is C, this is D. Okay. Zoo Mafia. Aren't they banned? E? F? I'll be honest, I don't know anything they do. Bro, they're called Zoo Mafia, and I haven't seen them do a single thing that F goes to war with them still. Because they're still fucking scared. A. They're definitely A because they have bad comms. The comms are bad. The driving is shit. And I don't know how they do some stuff, man. Like, I would put they don't do war. I think they're A. They're close to S. If they tighten up S, 1000%. They need to tighten up how they mechanically work. You know, they don't fight wars. They don't fucking shoot cops that much. They're indecisive, but they still get around. I think they're A. Isad Vagos. Ever since Benji left, bro, they've been empty. I've only seen them recently. Vargos, honestly, right now, only because they... I'm decisive between E and D. E and D, honestly. Are they as good as Rust? They have a bench. I think they're D because they have a bench and they're self-sufficient. They have a bench, self-sufficient, but man, they're rolling around with fucking pistols. I think D. Honestly, D. Better than ESB, better than MG, but the D. Okay? They're worse than GSF right now. I think this is accurate. Better than ESB, worse than GSF. Would you say that's fair? Better than ESB, worse than GSF? I think that's fair. Okay. Interesting last three choices. The PD. Well, that's S. PD biggest gang. They're literally S tier. The PD is the biggest gang. Literally the biggest gang there fucking is, man. No question about it. Now the big ones. CG. Like, I don't even have to compare. They own the server. The server is run towards them. And that's not a diss. That's respect. They run the fucking server. They own this place. And I don't mean that like as in literally. I mean like everyone bows down to them because they don't want to get fucked by them. They got the money. They got the income. They got the connections, the respect. Even the PD don't want to fucking go up against them, man. Honestly, CG is literally the best. They're number one. Like every gang's... We gotta work on our comms. We're still building up a reputation. But I know I'm putting myself up against Street Team, but like remember we're comparing Street Team on our own. Okay? Street Team would fucking clap me. But like Street Team is the strongest bunch of who's I've ever fucking seen. Okay? NBC is B+? Nah, I think NBC is A. You know? If I'm robbing a bank, the only other people I see competing with me is NBC, you know? But I definitely... Okay, so this is the end list. So in the F tier, we have BSK, The Blocks, and Zoo Mafia. In the E tier, we have ESB and Marble Grande, with MG going up the ranks because they used to be an F. In the D tier, we have the Angels, Rust, and Eastside Vargos. In the C tier, I would put Mandem, Grove Street Families, and Seaside together. For the B tier, I'd put Lost, Gulag Gang, and Street Team together. For all variant reasons. This, because of city knowledge. City knowledge and performance in heists. Street Team, for pure clapping power. And Lost, for the bores, connections, and respect. BBMC, on the rise up. We used to be a C tier squad. We were good at robbing banks, but we couldn't hold our own. We were good at making a name, but we sucked at everything else. Recently, we've been clapping, building our name, winning against the PD, doing some cool stuff. I think we've upgraded ourselves to a B+ gang. That being said, We ain't got the skills of MBC. We ain't got the knowledge of CB, and we definitely don't got the connections of HOA. And CG and the PD are the ones everyone fears. Hydra team? I know so little about Hydra, I don't even know where to place them. Sinister Souls, Mayhem, the Guild? Okay. SSMC. F tier. No one knows who that... You know what? You know what? I'm going to take fucking SSMC. Z minus. Z fucking... No, not BBMC. No. SSMC, okay? SSMC. SSMC. Okay? Fucking... Sinister Souls. Bunch of fucking pussies. Biggest failure of an MC criminal gang I've ever seen. Z minus. Now, I think, what were the other gangs? Angels? Angels of D. Lean Boys. No, they turn into Clean Boys. The Guild? The Guild is just an extension of CB. I don't see the Guild holding their own, but I think they've got more respect and power than the gangs below. So, the Guild. So boys don't exist. Italians? They do nothing. They do nothing. I literally know nothing about them. I hear of the Italians, they do nothing. I haven't heard anything. Aztecas? I haven't seen them. I've not seen a single Azteca. The Guild have shooters. Well, I mean, I put them in E. Who said they're going to war with the Guild? Mayhem? Isn't Mayhem the gang in Polito? Is that the gang? Is that fucking... They're the MC in Polito, yeah? Oh, okay. F. Bro. They betrayed their own leader. And ocean dumped him. Bunch of snakes. I think this is all the gangs. So for a summary, with F tier we have BSK, Broke Street Kings, Mike Blocks crew, Zoom Mafia, Italians, and Mayhem. For Eastside, for E tier we have Eastside Ballers, Marbuta Grande, and the Guild. For the D tier we have the Angels, Ray's Rust crew, and Eastside Vargos. For the C tier we have Mandem, GSF, and Southside. For the B tier, we have Lost MC, Gulag Gang, and Street Team. For the B plus tier, we have BBMC. For the A tier, we have HOA, Natural Born Crackheads, and Clean Boys. And for S, we have PD, Police Department, and Chang Gang.